Okay, so that was Return of the Buddy Buddy Temple of Doom. I'll tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, and then I'll give it a score. But first, before I do that, I am so dumb. It took me forever to realize what they were playing at. With the title alone, Return of the Buddy Buddy Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. How did that not click in my head immediately after just reading that? For some reason, that just completely slipped my mind. And it didn't really become apparent to me until I saw the scene where Sonic, Tails, and Amy were peeking their heads up over the rocks and they see Eggman being worshipped like a god in these underground taverns. And I was just like, oh my god, it's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. It's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Kalima! I was like, okay, I get where they're going. I didn't understand because I thought Return of the Buddy Buddy Temple of Doom was going to signify that they were going back into the temple, or rather the Buddy Buddy Temple from season 1. I think that was episode 11 or 12. It was early episode. Wait, no, 20? I can't remember. I liked this episode better than the original Buddy Buddy Temple episode. As you guys know, I wasn't too hot on that one. I need to get into what I didn't really like. I did feel, despite this had some of the best jokes in Sonic Boom, period. The fact that, I'll go into that when I talk about the things I liked about this episode, but with the things I didn't like, another Eggman-based episode, yet, while it did have some really good jokes in there, I did feel the episode kind of felt, what's the best way to put this? It felt a little, like, long, convoluted. I don't know how to best put into words how this episode felt to me. Like, because I get where they were going. They had to get everything kind of set up for Eggman to get this suit, but he needed to have people to dig up the suit so we could have basically this Indiana Jones reference, this very long Indiana Jones reference. But the setup to the actual part where they get underground and he's being worshipped kind of took its sweet time to get there, if that makes any sense. It didn't really do much for me. Yeah, it's just, but like I said, there's so many good references and jokes in here. I just wish the episode itself could have been better to carry those jokes. Like, the episode felt like here, but the jokes and high moments are like up here. So I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm drawing a weird line in the sky here. It felt too contrived, I guess, maybe. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not making a lot of sense here, but honestly, I just felt the episode wasn't strong besides the actual jokes and references. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I'll go into the things I did like now, because other than just the episode feeling a little long and kind of dull in between the jokes, like, maybe it's because they showed, like, Gogobuzz showed up, and I don't like the Gogobuzz that much. The Froglet Ice showed up. I don't really care for the Froglet Ice, honestly, besides, yeah, it's just like, it was a stretch. Getting into things I did like, though, the references and jokes in this episode were on point. It took me a while to figure out when they were doing the Indiana Jones thing, but when I figured out the Tails hat made sense. They are referencing the kid in Indiana Jones who was also wearing the hat, and of course he also sets up the trap. What else? The callback to Sonic's original mech suit, the one that made him go nuts in that one episode. He brought that back. It felt a little like Iron Man-y, a little bit, how they were doing the fight there. Just any mech thing in general. Like, you can say it was like Gundam or Evangelion. Yeah, right. But yeah, I want to say the Sonic Matrix-esque dodge where he jumps sideways kind of to avoid the ninja stars was a reference to Spider-Man, in which the Spider-Man 1, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1, where he dodged Green Goblin's, like, spinning bladed pumpkin things. Like, I need a little side-by-side, or at least show a picture of it over there or something. But yeah, I felt there was a reference to that. What else? The snooping as usual joke. we finally got a modern era Eggman to repeat that line, and now it will probably be used maybe for a few memes in here and there. But yeah, I love that they found a way to work that line in there. That right there is one of those really good jokes that fit in with the actual episode plot. That was a really good line delivery, and I was not expecting that. That was great. The robot, the mech itself, the robot that Eggman designed, could also be an homage to the Death Egg robot or Metal Robotnik from Sonic OVA, because he kind of got the wing thing and he started flying, and I started thinking, I didn't know that thing could fly. Like, you know, I enjoyed a lot of the references. If those were indeed intentional references or I'm just seeing into things, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really, you know, affect my, you know, true. It's just like, I love these things. Don't take those things away from me. If that's not what it is, don't take it away from me. Let me have this. What else? Knuckles and Sticks didn't show up in this episode, but that's a nitpick. They didn't show up at the beginning of the episode, thus I imagine Sticks and Knuckles were off doing something on the side. Not like that, get your minds out the gutter. They were just off having their own adventure, I'd imagine. What else? What other things that I like in this episode? Let me quickly scroll through the episode and see if I can find anything that I forgot. Yeah, I didn't care for the whole Frogletite thing. The Go-Go Buzz make me mad. Yeah, I think I covered pretty much all I had to say about this episode. Really, those are the most important parts. Of course, the end bit here, where no matter what happens, Tails has to be the butt of the joke. So I guess if he had just kept his mouth shut, he would have got off scot-free. Besides setting off the booby trap, there wouldn't have been no problems, Tails. You just couldn't resist saying something, could you? So yeah, the joke's on Tails, as usual. He always gets the business. I don't know. We need to start like a petition or something like that online, you know? The prevent damage to Tails initiative or something. I don't know. We need to do something about this. Tails fans unite, you know? Something must be done about all this Tails abuse, all this Tails death in media, Tails drama. We need to end it, you know? All of us unite together to bring our two-tailed hero back to his glorious days in which he also got the business. I guess that he was born to get the business. That is Tails in a nutshell. So yeah, this might be a little bit of a short review, but honestly, I don't really have much to say about it. Other than the good references and jokes, I feel the episode was kind of but I still think this was better than the original Buddy Temple episode, because I don't think I liked that one too much originally. But then again, my thoughts and opinions change all the time. After a while, I start looking back and, you know, I'll change my mind, like, oh, that was actually not that bad of an episode. But yeah, definitely some good stuff to come out of this one. But on the whole, I think I'd give this one about an actual just straight 7 out of 10. It's okay. It's okay. That's all it is to me. It was okay. Besides the great jokes, it was okay. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wolfie reactions for more videos like this one. Let me know what you guys thought of this one, because honestly, I feel a lot of people did hype this episode up a lot for me. People were commenting like, you should watch this episode. I was thinking, oh snap, are they finally doing it? Did they bring someone back? But I don't know. Maybe it was the hype thing that kind of made me feel a little let down about it, but I'm not blaming anybody but myself. My own expectations probably made it so the episode couldn't live up to it. But yeah, let me know. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Or did you feel mad about it? Please let me know. And as always, I think that's it from me. I think. I feel like I'm forgetting something. If I forget something, I'll edit it in. But yeah. I think I'm done here, guys. As always, stay tuned for more. No, I can't think of anything. Alright, bye guys.
Smooth move, Fox Boy.
Ah, Sonic the Hedgehog!
Snooping as usual, I see.
Seize them!